Thursday afternoon again, and the writing gals are live, except for Amy, who is moving. So we definitely excuse her. She has an excused absence today. The crazy girl.
I even came on my anniversary just so Judy and Victorine wouldn't be alone.
That's so nice of you. Thank you.
Thanks for coming. Happy anniversary. How
Yes,
many
happy
years?
anniversary.
20, maybe? 21?
Huh? 21.
Awesome.
And I announced in our group yesterday, but yesterday was my 10-year anniversary as an author. So I got like back-to-back anniversaries.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't celebrate my anniversary for being an author. I should look up the date.
I know. I just happened to look mine up and I thought, wow, 10 years is kind of a milestone. I should recognize it.
Yeah. That's my 10 years of writing is coming up next summer, but I got a while till the 10 years of being an author. It's been 4 years of actually being published. So.
Oh, you're a baby.
Yeah, I know. It seems like I've been here forever, but not published.
All right. So what are you guys up to lately?
I'll go. So me, I've been working on my third book in my Eden Falls Academy series. I finally started chapter 3 yesterday, which is nice. I finally got inside the guy's head a little bit, which he's a character I don't know yet because he's just finally showing up in this series. So it's been fun, and I shared my blurb, so I tied myself down to a storyline, and that's basically what I've been doing.
Fantastic. Michelle, what have you been up to?
Besides all of my crazy, this is my busiest week of the whole year, because my husband and I usually go on some kind of trip for our anniversary. It's also his birthday.
Oh, wow.
And it's also getting ready for Halloween, which we kind of do a big thing around our house. And so it's just one thing after another, boom, 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 every day. But I've still been squeezing in time to work on my Kindle Vella stories.
Good.
So that's been really good. Both of my stories are chugging along, and I'm kind of in the that part at the end of a story when you got to make sure you tie all the loose ends up and end on the brilliant climax, and that's a lot of pressure, and it's a lot of pressure when people are reading it live. You know what I mean? So my co-writer and I are at the end of all of the episodes that we had written ahead and edited ahead, and now we're going to be flailing, writing an episode, getting it edited, putting it back up until we finish this story. And so it's a little bit stressful. Plus I'm trying to do that with get my other one started. We're in the middle of this, but with Kindle Vella, you can't start missing weeks. Not only do your readers not appreciate it, but the Kindle Vella algorithms don't appreciate it either.
Right.
So I've been focusing on that and just trying to be patient and know that once I get these Kindle Vella stories, to where I can publish them on ebook, then the rest of my stuff will pick up. I've got a Christmas box set to get out. It just seems like every time I sit down and think for 5 minutes, I remember something else I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah, no kidding.
So I've been pretty busy.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And I should say, because of the conference, Michelle convinced me to put my story up on Kindle Vella. So as I'm writing it, I'm putting my paranormal angel YA story up on Kindle Vella, and I have gotten a few readers. I haven't gotten a ton of readers, but I gotten a few readers, and it's been really fun to see them when they come read episodes. That's kind of fun, and it's fun to write a chapter that I'm really excited about, and then get to share it right away.
Yeah.
So that's a really fun thing. So that's something I guess I didn't really think too much about when I decided to do Kindle Vella, is that the excitement of getting to share something right away when I'm excited about it. So
and you also get a sense of accomplishment because you publish it immediately instead of having to get a whole book done before you can get there.
And then you're getting feedback right away, and so you know how readers are reacting, which is always something that I always worry about.
Well, you get likes on your episodes. That's the only feedback we get, really, besides face. But we don't really get to see faves or how many faves we have. But yeah, you get the like number.
Okay.
It's always nice to pop onto your story and see actual thumbs ups on there.
Yeah.
I'm really glad they don't have the thumbs down
I know.
feature on there.
I know.
That would
Yeah.
depress me.
Yeah. Like, I'm never doing this again.
Yeah, some people have complained that they don't allow readers to make comments like they do on Wattpad and other platforms. And I'm glad that they don't, because apparently you can get a lot of negative comments on there, and that would totally derail my writing.
Right? That's such a double-edged sword, because I can totally see the appeal of getting positive feedback right away. People are excited about your story, but you can get one troll on there and just blast you, and your entire enthusiasm for the entire story can just plummet. And so I can totally see where it's helpful to not have that feature.
And we've seen with K-dramas, a lot of times when they get a lot of feedback partway through the story from what people want, they change the direction of the script that they had planned ahead of time, and that's almost always when things go wrong. And it's just because like readers think they know what they want, but like it can actually really mess with what the writer had intended, and things don't flow smoothly. They get they don't make sense. They get out of order. They get filled with all kinds of junk that shouldn't be there. So it's interesting to constantly be publishing in the process of writing a story, but it could definitely be something that would ruin a story as well. So
yeah, if you listen to too many things.
Yep, definitely. All right, so we are going to chat just a little bit about the conference. This is the last time we're going to talk about it, we swear. But our registration is closing on October 31st. We finally nailed down a date. We're going to close registration at the end of this month.
Which is Sunday. Last day.
Just Sunday.
Halloween.
So couple more days left, and then we're going to close registration, just because we want to give everybody enough time to watch all of the content that's in there, because there's so much content in there that you won't have enough time. If we leave it open for a whole nother month, you won't have enough time. And you can watch things until January 15th. That'll be the last day they'll be available to you.
You can take notes. You can, just save it in your own way and still have the information. But
yes, exactly. Yep. So I've been watching videos and taking notes and stuff like that. So I wanted to ask you guys, what was your favorite class that you attended at the conference?
Well, I really liked Victorine's the creating the emotional connection one. I thought that was really helpful and really great how you showed it with the video clips and really kind of showed what was happening. Also made me want to go and watch some of those shows again. And then I also really today I watched Michelle's what's it called? I wrote it down. It was like the romance basics. Class. Yeah. So I really like that, because I'm just like, this would have been so helpful to me back when I was first trying to learn how to write romance, because I would go to all these other conferences that weren't I didn't know of any specific to romance conferences back in the day. And so it would have been just so helpful, because I was always trying to figure out the right romance formula, and I could never get it. And I didn't, and I'm just like, no, but the things that they were trying to teach me for these other genres, and it just didn't work. And so it was really nice to have it explained. And she also did it in a fun way with all the baking stuff. And so, it was fun. And so I really like that too.
Cool.
Awesome.
Hey, she picked our classes, Victory.
You guys did a great job. You're good presenters. I've liked every class I've watched too, but those are two that came to my mind today.
Awesome.
So if I'm making a confession, I've only watched one class so far. I was so busy during the conference, and then I hibernated and then launched into this really crazy week. So that's definitely what I would spend a lot of November. I'm one of the people that's really glad that the classes are going to be available for so long, because I'm going to need the time. I did watch Jamie Hickson's class, Tools to Borrow from TV, Movies, and Screenplays. And I thought it was an excellent class. It really was. It really gave a lot of information on things that you can use and how, and like kind of a good specific way on how to apply them in your novel writing. And I think I especially like got connected to the topic because I study drama so much to better write my own romances. And so it kind of was like almost like a buddy with my Secrets of Skinship class. But I learned more from her, and so I always appreciate that. And yeah, so that was my favorite class. My favorite panel was the romantic comedy panel. Even though I was moderating that one, we had not only had a really good time, but I think we had a lot of really good specific discussions on how to write rom-coms. And I think that was really useful information. Plus, everybody on the panel had a lot of really good, information and knowledge and experience to bring to the topic. So it was a great panel.
That was probably my favorite panel too. You chose my favorite class too. What is this? You're taking all my things.
Sorry, I should have.
No, but I thought it was chock full of really good information. So I agree with you on that one. What about you, Judy? What was your favorite panel or live one?
So I really liked the one that the Amy's interview with Lee Savino about mindset and stuff, because and also I watched Laura Burton's one about how to keep going when you want to quit. I really like that one too, just because my head has just been this really fun place lately, and not really fun, but and so it was just nice to hear what they said, and just gives a little hope when things seem so, I don't know, not like they're always working, and just instead of thinking all these negative thought patterns, to think instead, well, what if it does work out, and what if this dream does happen, instead of thinking it's never going to happen. So it was really good for me, and I'm gonna go watch that one again because I need it. So
it's so much of our attitudes and how we look at life just rests right inside of here, right? And so much of my I don't know, happiness, day-to-day joy comes from my mindset. And I loved that as well. Both of those things were fantastic, because you can really change how your day is by your mindset. And you can have a really crappy day because of your mindset, or you can have a better day. Even if things don't always go right, you can have a better day because of your mindset. So yeah, I really loved Lee's talk with Amy, and that class was really good as well. My favorite live was actually Bridget Baker's chat with Amy on going wide. She gave such really good information. I was sitting down. I actually had to drive somewhere during the middle, and I had it on my phone. And I was like at the stoplight writing notes down, trying really hard to get all the information down, because I have several pages of notes from their interview. And after their interview, I decided I was going to take all my books out of KU and go wide with them. And so I'm in the process of doing all the things that Bridget laid out to do in order to be successful wide, and I'm seeing results already from it. So it's like awesome.
Like, I need to watch it because there's just like a lot of information in that one too. So I need to watch that one again too. And I didn't take notes because I was doing I was driving at one point during that class. Yeah, so I need to watch it and actually take good notes.
Absolutely.
Like into December, because one of my goals in January is to take a lot of my backlist and move it wide. Not necessarily my new pieces, but my backlist. And I don't know. I'm the kind of person that I like to learn things like right before I do them, so that it's all fresh in my head and my enthusiasm is there, because it's a lot of work, I know.
Yeah.
I'm excited to get into that though.
Yeah.
It is more work. Now, I found for me, the biggest time-consuming thing for me was, since I've been publishing as long as you, Michelle, having to take all of those old books and put them through Vellum. so that I could have all the
Mhm.
current files and update all the back matter and all of that.
Yeah.
That took more time than actually just uploading to the different places that you need to upload. So
Every time I think about updating back matter, I break out in hives.
I know it's awful.
Oh,
I like update it with every release. I'm like, why do I do this every time? Why do I need to just stop?
Wow,
It doesn't
Judy,
matter.
you're like on top of things.
Well, there's 2 books that I haven't updated since my last one, so I am not
Oh,
perfect,
you're
but
so behind.
like ever.
I know, me neither.
you guys have a lot more books than me, so I'm at to the point where I'm like, it's gonna be fine, just how they are now.
All right. So, anybody else have anything else they want to say about the conference? What was your favorite part?
I really like the live sprints too. Those were fun.
Amy wore her t-shirt to lunch yesterday.
What did you say?
Amy, she wore her t-shirt to lunch yesterday. Various moments that ended up with hashtags and fun stuff. So
yeah. Thursday night was the most epic, I guess.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
So, yes, we had a lot of fun, and we may have been slightly silly at the time. Maybe a little bit tired. So we are closing registration, like I said, October 31st. So you can get in on all of the conference stuff. Obviously the live stuff is done, but it all is all recorded and available on the Teachable platform for you to watch. If you want to register right now, I'll go ahead and leave a link in the comments on this video of how to register for the conference. It's also in our Facebook group, pinned at the top. I believe it's still pinned at the top, right?
Yeah, probably.
I'll check and make sure it is. All right. I think we're all done for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So it's coming up soon. There may be a couple weeks that we don't have like the regular podcast, but I might come on and talk about Book Flow, which is a new like online based writing app.
Yeah, you've been playing with that, haven't you?
I've been playing with it, and I've gotten quite a bit of time in the program, and so I want to talk about it on one of our videos coming up soon. But we can just mention today before we get off that I'm really liking like almost everything on there. There's just like a couple of things that I know that they may even be talking about or working on, but I would say if you're looking for some sort of a platform where you can access it online so that you are able to jump on and write on any device, it's really good for anybody that like wants to grab 15 minutes here or there to write, because you can use it on an iPad, on a phone, on your computer at home, like, and be able to just jump right in wherever you are. It's a lot like the one that Dave, what's his name?
Dave Chesson?
Dave Chesson is building, but there's a lot of aspects about it that I actually like better than his so far. And it's not as glitchy or buggy. So we're going to see, like, as he keeps working and developing his, this one is not glitchy at all. And so anyways, lots of really cool things to say about it coming up in a new podcast, but you guys should go. I think it's bookflow.pub.
Nice.
Is how you find it online. So you guys should start checking it out. It's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Cool.
Thank you for testing it all out for us.
Yeah.
I'm always having fun with these programs.
And I just wait to hear how Michelle likes them.
Right, me too.
Yes. Well, this one has a focus on how helping you with your theme for your story, which just immediately elevates it to me, because you know how I am with theme. So
nice.
It's pretty cool they did that. So
that's cool.
All right.
And we do have Brian Cohen coming on our show on the 18th of November.
Yep.
So he'll be talking about ads and blurbs and stuff. So we will have a question thing for you to ask all your questions for Brian as he's on as our guest.
That's gonna be so exciting. We haven't had a guest on here for a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yep, it has been. He's a really good one to have on, so that'll be awesome.
So, all right, guys, have a good week. Make sure if you want to get in on the conference, register before the 31st because that's the cutoff date. And we will chat with you next week.
Bye.
Bye.